In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get infinite XP with the help of iron golems in the brand new 1.20.2 edition of Minecraft Bedrock. And guys, of course, both these farms work on all Minecraft Bedrock platforms, including MCPE, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Windows 10 editions. And as you guys can see on screen right now, only about 1.2% of you watching are actually subscribed. So if you guys found this video helpful, please do consider subscribing, as it really does mean a lot. And without any further ado, let's get straight into the first manual version of the farm. So if you guys are just starting off and want some XP, but don't really want a bulky farm, this is the best one for you to build. These are all the items you'll need to build this farm. And a quick note, as for the tridents, I recommend getting at least 2 tridents for this farm, and we'll be using the carved pumpkin and the 5 blocks of iron to make an iron golem for the farm. And guys, instead of the 2 white concrete blocks I've used here, you can use any solid blocks of your choice, except for any ones that are cobblestone related. So go ahead and grab all these items. And the first step to building this farm is to break 2 blocks like this and place our sticky piston like so. Then on the face of the sticky piston, go ahead and place your magma block. Now break this 1 block, then grab your lever and place it on the piston and extend it. So with that, this magma block should be able to be extended and retracted. Now with our glass blocks, place 4 of them in a row just like this, then extend it out by 3 more blocks on either side like so. And now go ahead and make everything 3 blocks tall. And once you're done with that, place 2 blocks for now right here. Then grab your blocks of iron and carved pumpkin. And now to summon our iron golem, go ahead and break this block right here. Then make a T shape with our iron block. Place the carved pumpkin on top. And as soon as it's summoned, you're going to want to trap it in by placing 2 more glass blocks right here and filling this block in. Now our iron golem should be trapped right here. And now to make sure the iron golem won't run away when we extend the magma block, you're going to want to grab our glass panes and place 2 of them right there. Then nudge the iron golem out the way. Then place 2 more right there. And finally, the last 2 up here as well. So now our iron golem should be trapped in one corner. Then for the next step, grab your 2 walls and place them right here. Then you can grab the water, make it to this side of the farm, break this block over here, and place the water right there, then cover it back up. Now to make sure the water flows properly, go ahead and flick this lever for a second, and flick it back, and just like that, the water should flow into our walls. Now grab our remaining glass blocks and place 2 of them right here, and make this wall all the way up. And for the right side, you're going to want to place 2 blocks right there and place 1 more right here. So we should have a block empty in between these 2 other blocks. And next up, go ahead and place in 2 more glass blocks right here with 2 solid blocks on top. Now you can grab your trapdoors and place them right here on top of our wall, and when they open up they should look like this. Then place in 2 more trapdoors up here as well, so when you open them they should drop down like so. And now for the last step, all we have to do is to do the redstone, and for that grab some of your glass blocks and place 2 more right here, and then right on top of it place 3 like so. Then you can grab your redstone dust, place 2 on our solid blocks right there, 1 down here, and 3 more just like so. Then for the last steps, place your comparator right here, followed by the lever like so. And now test out our contraption by flicking this lever and pressing the comparator right there, and just like that we should have a super fast redstone clock. And as you guys can see, the trapdoor should be opening and closing very rapidly. Stop that for now. Then all you have to do is grab your tridents and throw them on top of our trapdoors like so. Then you're going to want to open them up and they should fall down just like that. Now go ahead and flick the lever, and as you guys can see, we should get a super simple trident killer. And when you're not using the farm, you can go ahead and turn it off. And now to get this farm to work, you'll need to make some of these potions of infestation. And to make those, you will need some stone blocks, some gunpowder, some nether warts, some blaze rods, some empty water bottles, and a brewing stand. You're going to want to dig a 2x2 into the hole like this, and then place 2 water buckets on opposing corners like that to make an infinite water source. Now go ahead and place down your brewing stand and just get yourself some water bottles as well. Then open the brewing stand and place in your 3 water bottles. Then into that, you're going to want to first place in some blaze powder and some nether warts. And once that's done brewing, you should get some awkward potions. So the next step, you're going to want to place in some stone block. And once it's done brewing, you should get some normal potions of infestation. But to turn them into splash potions, all you have to do is just place in a gunpowder. And finally, once you're done, we have our splash potions of infestation. And now to use this farm, you're going to want to grab the potions of infestation that we've just made and grab yourself a couple iron ingots. And once you have everything, go ahead and turn on our super fast redstone clock. And once you're done with that, throw the splash potion of infestation on the iron golem like so. Then go ahead and flick the piston just like that, and boom, we should get silverfish spawning. We should then go to our trident killer and get killed, and we should get the XP just like that. And now guys, you're going to want to wait about 45 seconds, and once 45 seconds has passed, you're going to want to revive our iron golem with our iron ingots so that they don't die, and we can use this farm over and over again. So you're going to want to wait until about 40 seconds. Then all you have to do is just right click them with our iron ingot just like that. And since the potion should last about 2.5 minutes, you should be able to use about 3 iron ingots and get a whole bunch of levels super quickly. And once you're satisfied with the amount of levels you've got, just turn off the farm like that. Then wait for the remaining silverfish to die out, And just like that, we're already up to level 30. So yeah, that was the first version of the farm. Now moving on to the second, more beefier and better farm, as this is fully automatic and can get you even more XP for a potion of infestation. Here is everything you'll need to build this farm. And guys, here are a couple notes. And guys, for the beds shown in the material list, you'll need at least 20 beds. And also for the fletching tables, you can get any workbenches of your choice, but fletching tables are the best as they give the highest iron golem spawn rate. And guys, for the Trident Killer, you need at least one, but I recommend getting 2 to 3 for the best results. Finally, instead of the half stack of white concrete, you can use any solid block of your choice, but make sure to not use any blocks which are cobblestone related. So go ahead and grab everything. And guys, once you have everything to start off building this farm, you're going to want to choose a place where you're at least 150 blocks away from any villages or villagers. So make sure that you're decently far away from all sides, then make your way to one corner and break 3 blocks into the ground like this, then 2 blocks right here and 2 more like so. Now you're going to want to place your mango blocks and these 2 more blocks. Then finally grab your sticky pistons and place them just like this right next to our magma block. And on top of each one of these pistons, place a lever like this and make sure that they all can extend out like so. Now skip these 2 blocks right here and break 2 blocks into the ground like so, and 2 more in an L shape and place in your double chest right here. Then grab your hoppers and place one going into the chest and another going into the hopper. On top of the 2 hoppers, place your wall blocks like this. Now place 4 of our glass blocks like this and 3 more on either side, then place 1 more next to the walls as well. Now add 1 more layer to it all the way around just like this, but make sure to leave an empty block right there. Then make another layer going all the way around, so we should have a 3 block high wall. Now over the remaining solid block, skip this block right here and place 2 of our glass panes up there. Then break this block right here and replace it with one of our dispensers. Then go to the outside and while crouching, place a button on the dispenser. Now grab some more glass blocks and place them like this to fill in the wall, but make sure to leave a 1 block gap right there. Now you can go ahead and place a water bucket right underneath our dispenser. And to make sure that the water flows correctly, go ahead and extend out all of our pistons. And if you did everything correctly, the water should flow down until our 2 walls right here. Now grab your glass blocks and place 4 of them right here. Then you're going to want to grab some of your solid blocks and place 2 just like so. Now you can grab your trapdoors and place them on top of our walls like this, and when they open up, it should look like that. Then place 2 more up here, and when these open, they should fall down like so. Now for the final bit of redstone we need to do, place a 2x2 of glass blocks and 1 more block right there. Then grab your redstone, place 2 on our solid block, 1 more right here. Now place our comparator like so, then the remaining pieces of redstone dust right there. And finally grab your lever and place it right here. Then you're going to want to change the comparator into subtract mode. To do that, right click it so that the front dot is on. And now when you turn it on like that, we should have a super fast redstone clock. And our trapdoor should be opening and closing very quickly. So turn it off for now. And now that we're here, you're going to want to grab your tridents and shoot them into the center of these top trapdoors. And once you're done, open them up so they fall down to the bottom ones and close it. And when you turn on the super fast redstone clock, we should have a Trident Killer. Now you're going to want to make it to this side of the farm and then break these 4 blocks right here and make them 3 blocks deep in total. Now go ahead and make this 5 blocks wide in total. Now once you've dug out the hole, grab some temporary blocks and place in 2 blocks like this from the side, and once you're done, go ahead and place down 5 beds on top. Then break these bottom blocks and place in the remaining 5 beds. Then get on these other beds and repeat the same thing on the other side as well. And guys, to break the bottom blocks, you might need to dig yourself a small channel right here. But once you've broke the bottom blocks, just go ahead and place the last 5 beds. Then just fill in this area and make your way out of this little hole. And once you're done with all the beds, go ahead and cover up this hole. And now you're going to want to grab your 20 workbenches and go ahead and place 6 like this. Place 6 more on the other side as well. And once you've done that, on the remaining side, go ahead and place down our last 8 workbenches. Now get some more glass blocks and fill in the wall all the way around. And once you're done making the wall, this is where our villagers are going to stay. So make sure to place some torches right here to prevent any mobs from spawning here. Once you've done that, you're going to want to bring in at least 2 villagers from the nearest village. And as you guys can see, they should convert over into the fletching jobs just like that. And from here, you can just give them some food and they'll eventually breed up to 20 villagers. But for now, I'm just going to spawn them in. And guys, once you have all your villagers, make sure to avoid these green Susan villagers as they don't work. So to get the best rates, you're going to want to make sure all of your villagers have a job. But once you're satisfied with the amount of villagers, go ahead and fill in the floor with our solid blocks. As you guys can see, we already got some cats spawning, which means that the iron golem should also spawn soon. you're going to want to replace these glass blocks with our solid blocks as well, so that the iron golems can spawn on them, just like this. Now you can grab your remaining glass block and make a 3-block high wall all the way around. And now for some of the final steps, all you're going to want to do is grab your signs and place 2 right here, and while crouching, place 2 more, as this should allow the iron golem to quickly fall into our hole. Then grab your water buckets and place 4 of them along this line. And lastly, you're going to want to place 1 more right here. And as you guys can see, if you did everything correctly, all of the water should be flowing into our hole. And that should be all the construction complete. And once you guys have made all of the potions, you can go ahead and open up the dispenser and place them in just like this. And now I'll show you how you can use this farm. So to use it as just an iron farm, all you're going to want to do is leave these magma blocks on just like this. So whenever iron golems spawn, they'll fall right in and the iron will be automatically collected. So to use it as an iron farm, as you guys can see, as soon as the iron golems spawn from our iron farm, they're gonna fall right into this hole. And since we have the magma blocks on, they'll start taking damage. And as soon as they die, the iron will automatically be collected by the hoppers. And if you open up the chest, you can collect the iron from the farm. But to use it as an XP farm, you're actually going to want to turn off these magma blocks and wait for some iron golems to fall into the chamber first. So when we get 1 more to spawn just like this, and once you're satisfied with the amount of iron golems in here, I'll show you how you can get the XP. And to get the XP, you're going to want to make sure that our Tyrant Killer is on. And once it's on, and to get the XP, you're going to want to dispense out our potion like this. Then go ahead and flick in these magma block. And as soon as that happens, our iron golem should start taking damage and spawn some silverfish. And as soon as these silverfish die from our Tyrant Killer, we can collect the XP by standing right here. So as you guys can see, by standing here, we're already up to almost level 10, and the iron golem should survive for about 50 seconds. If you guys want, you can heal him up with an iron ingot, but we can always just wait for more iron golems to spawn and get more XP later on. So from just 1 iron golem, you should be able to easily get about 30 levels and also some iron on the side. And as you guys can see, we're already close to level 20, and if you open up the chest, we already got a couple iron as well. And guys, to get the best rates for iron and XP, you're going to want to make sure that our iron golems spawn in the farm. So to prevent them from spawning outside, you're going to want to spawn proof an area around it by making into path blocks like this, or you can place some slabs or leaf blocks all around here to prevent the iron golems from spawning anywhere but in our farm. And you're also going to want to make sure that they're not spawning anywhere underground. Just make sure to spawn proof the area so that the iron golems will spawn in our farm. And yeah guys, that's it. Those are 2 of the best iron golem XP farms for the brand new edition of Minecraft Bedrock.